This upcoming weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series is heading out to Hampton, Georgia to race in the Quaker State 400 out at the Echo Park Speedway. That doesn't sound right. It is the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and that's what we're going to call it for today's video. It is the Atlanta Motor Speedway. After all, it's been that name for God knows how long, and I don't care how much money there is in the world, that name of that track is still not going to change in my brain. It's still AMS. So today, I'm giving y'all my picks. I think we will see an upset winner, as it is a plate race, since they changed the configuration. Now it went from just a regular cookie cutter mile and a half to a super speedway or mini super speedway mile and a half. So we can see anybody win. Carson Hocevar had a chance to win it in the spring, and it fell through. But I believe, though, he's going to be a force to reckon with. But will he be the winner? Time will tell. And on to the intro we go. The driver that I believe is going to win the Atlanta Motor Speedway Quaker State 400 will be the Haas Factory Team driver, Cole Custer. It is a crapshoot at these super speedway races. Whenever you go to Daytona, Talladega, or the Atlanta Motor Speedway, you put all the names in one basket, you pick one out, that's your race winner. Anybody can win. It really doesn't take much talent unless it's on the Xfinity side of things, which if you get up front, you just go back and forth and block. Nobody can really do nothing because you can't form a run. So there you go there. But Cole Custer, I think he's been improving as the season has gone on. They've got that tight alliance with RFK Racing, and we're seeing RFK Racing starting to become a more competitive team that's consistently in the top 5 week in and week out with Chris Buescher. It could be Brad Keselowski or even Ryan Preece. Cole Custer's getting up there. In order to get to the top, you got to take baby steps, and that's what the 41 team is doing. They had a good outing in Pocono where they qualified inside the top 10. The race itself didn't really go as planned, but you know what? Big takeaway from the weekend, they qualified well, and that is something they struggled early on in the year with one lap pace. And I'm telling you, as I said at the beginning of the year, this 41 team, you need to give them a year. So 2025, you just throw it away. 2026 rolls around, though, it's a different story. It's a different conversation, if you will, because I believe by then they're going to be at full swing, and I think Cole Custer is meant to be in the Cup Series. I don't think he's up there because of nepotism, which you can easily say because his father, Joe Custer, is running the Haas Factory Team program alongside Gene Haas. But I think Custer belongs in the Cup Series, and next year he'll prove why. But this year he's just logging laps, and I think he's going to win Atlanta. Just a simple prediction there. Anything can happen. So, yeah. Cole Custer wins. Daniel Suarez, P2. Daniel Suarez went to Mexico City, won the Xfinity race. Bravo. Very popular win. I would say this as a non-Daniel Suarez fan. Seeing him win at his home track just gave me chills. I mean, wow, it was just such a cool sight to see. Him winning and that crowd erupting. But the next day, his teammate Shane Van Gisbergen shut him up. He really did. He won that race, locked himself into the playoffs, and put much more pressure on Suarez to win a race because, for one, his two teammates have already won one. Chastain won earlier this year at the Coca-Cola 600, and SVG won Mexico City. But he's in a contract year. Pitbull, his big advocator, is no longer with the team. He's not with the team. Key word here. Someone's going to go into that picture and be a part-time owner, or a co-owner, if you will, with Justin Marks. I'm thinking it's going to be Dylan Hart Jr. That is a very bad-kept rumor and secret, if you will. And he's going to favor Connor Zillage. And so Connor Zillage is going to be in Trackhouse Racing next year. So Suarez has to prove why to Justin Marks that he is better than Shane Van Gisbergen. And he has to win a race. He has to make the playoffs. He has to be a legitimate threat in the round of 12. I think if he can make it to the round of 12, he'll beat SVG out. I really think so. And I don't think SVG can make it past the round of 16. But that's a big prediction there. But I think Atlanta has been very kind to him the last couple of years. He's won here in the past. And I think P2 will be a very big deal for him. P3, Ty Gibbs, probably should have won this race last year in fall. It was in September. It was a playoff race. And it didn't happen there, but I think he's going to have a good outing here. P4 will be Todd Gilliland in a 34. He led a lot of laps in the spring in the Aaron's Dream Machine Ford Mustang. I think he's going to be competitive. I think, actually, let's give a prediction here. Todd Gilliland will start the Quaker State 400 on pole position. There you go. P4 for Todd Gilliland and a pole position for him. P5, his teammate Zane Smith in the 38 car. I think front row will be competitive. I think Noah Gragson will be up there too. I just don't have him in my top 5, nor a dark horse, because you got Carson Hocevar in this day and age. Come on, guys. Get with the program. We're not betting against Hocevar. Hocevar is doing so much in that 77 car. It's unreal. I think Hendrick Motorsports is going to keep an eye on him as the season progresses. And who knows? A shock change may occur with him in the 48 car of Alex Bowman, where they may swap. Time will tell there. But there you go. Cole Custer wins the Quaker State 400 out at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I'm calling it that. I'm not buying into the Echo Park crap. No, get that crap out of here. Cole Custer wins. What do you think about my picks? Comment down below.